A cozy community in the heart of the city with chic boutiques and quaint corner eats. This is your guide to Larchmont Village, the LA unscripted way from the luxurious lounge-style showroom, Larchmont Jewelers. Watches that wind up the most sophisticated of shoppers, dazzling diamonds considered a cut above, and even rare car and guitar collectibles to make any heart race. Now, world-renowned bling king David Lee invites LAU inside his elite village venue with VIP access for everyone. Hi, I'm Dana Devin, and consider me wowed. For the next half an hour, we are taking over historic Larchmont Village, and its unique local shops have so much in store. So let's get this block party pumping from the it place to put more than just a ring on it.
We wanted to bring a new concept of jewelry and watch retailing that is client experience, that is really special, like a club type of feel, something that is different than anywhere in the country.
Oh my gosh.
Good on you.
Tell me a little bit about this.
This is Rachmaninoff Diamonds, one of the brands that we carry.
Okay. Oh, and it fits just perfectly.
Oh.
David, oh my God, that's so nice of you to give me this. Tell me about your beginnings with jewelry. You said second generation.
My father came from mainland China, from southern China in Toisan, had escaped to Hong Kong to be apprentice of a gemstone carver at that time. And so at 18, he started his own factory, the San Wu Jade Workshop in Hong Kong. And that's kind of where our business started in 1965 as a gemstone carving workshop in the beginning. Our other company is Hinghwa Lee Jewelers, named after my father, in San Gabriel and in Walnut. We've been there for many, many years, over 30, 40 years. But this is our new location, Larchmont Jewelers.
Okay, I'm so dazzled by all of this, but I know you have so much more to show me upstairs.
I do.
Okay,
I do.
let's go.
Has been in the business of authorized dealers. That means we represent a lot of brands like Rolex and Cartier. As we're evolving in luxury retailing, just doing another cookie cutter kind of run-of-the-mill stores was not interesting to me. So for me, having a lot of creativity, it's really like treating the customer so special that you're inviting them to your own home.
In here, we're in the signed guitar room because I'm into the guitars. It's a hospitality space for clients to come.
So one thing you guys may not know about David is he is one of the largest Ferrari collectors in the world. How many Ferraris do you have?
I probably have 50 Ferraris.
50? Oh my gosh, what does your wife think about that?
Well, she gave up after the third one.
And of course, we're going to have jewelry and watches, which we'll show people, but it's more about just chilling and relaxing, enjoying the time here, because we know everybody's time is valuable. So we want you to enjoy the time you're here when you're here.
So this is the third floor, and this is the only rooftop that anybody has on Larchmont.
Seems like it for now. Look at this beautiful view with
Yes!
the Hollywood sign.
Within our whole organization, we carry 25 different brands of watches and over 15 brands of jewelry, and we have other non-branded jewelry. So when you come in, there's definitely something for you. It's not going to be like, oh, I can't afford a Rolex, so I don't have to come in.
How has the community responded?
The first day when I came in and started building, meeting everybody, I was telling them that I'm not here to try to change anything. I'm just trying to elevate and do my thing. And even with this building out the store, it was applied that it was historic. We embraced it. So we're definitely wanting to be a good addition, a good partner with Larchmont Village.
Bling it on! Larchmont Village was developed in the 1920s, and with Paramount Studios just around the corner, the half-square mile is known for its stylish shopping and inspired dining. Now more about the breezy boulevard vibe.
people come here for coffee. We have yogurt, we have all kinds of bakeries, beauty supply, clothing. We now have a new diner, but we also have wonderful, interesting stores like Shorthand. Right here is a pet adoption that happens. There's street musicians. Larchmont Boulevard was developed in the 1920s, and it was intended to be what they called streetcar retail. And in the old days, developers would develop a neighborhood and then they would bring the streetcar in so that people would have a way to get around. This street was designed to serve Hancock Park and Windsor Square and the neighborhoods around here. So people would arrive to shop in their carriages. They could go to the grocery store, provisions, food, clothing, books, toys. The original vision of Julius Labonte, who created the street, was to put what people needed on the street and then people would keep returning and the businesses would be successful. And it has been doing that for over 100 years.
To me, Larchmont Boulevard is so much more than just a street. Tell me about that.
So it's a community, you're absolutely right. And part of it is the architecture and the space and the way it's laid out. And the other part of it is that, people can live within a 5, 10, 15-minute distance and walk to Larchmont. So when you come to a place every day, you're going to see people that you know, and you'll make acquaintances with the people who work here, and you'll run into friends.
This is one of the things that makes Larchmont Boulevard so special. I'm walking here with Patty, and we run into some of Patty's friends.
This is Dan and Matt. These are the dads of Larchmont.
Really the Dilfs of Larchmont, Patty.
We can't tell you what DILF stands for. You're going to have to Google that on your own. But what are the DILFs of Larchmont?
Yeah.
The Dilfs of Larchmont are Larchmont's premier dad group.
Yeah, and our motto is protect and provide. We try to keep the neighborhood fun and friendly and safe for everybody.
Yeah.
But interestingly enough, even you guys met on Larchmont Boulevard.
3 years ago, almost, we were walking our strollers and I said, that's a nice stroller. And then I said, I'm having a party
Stroller envy.
that night, and he showed up at my party and a bromance was born.
And I've noticed these blue benches everywhere. Tell me about these.
So these benches are a new investment. They're actually supported by the neighborhood. We call them the legacy benches. It's a project of the Larchmont Boulevard Association.
Patty, tell me why you are so involved in Larchmont Boulevard.
Moved here 30 years ago and just kind of fell in love with the place and then really intrigued by the history. It developed when Los Angeles was becoming a city in the 1920s. And the fact that we are still seeing much of the original architecture, we're really fortunate to have that. And then I got involved in publishing the Larchmont Buzz. And now I'm super excited to bring the Buzz to our oldest business on the street, Chevalier's Books.
I mean, who doesn't love Larchmont? Fun fact, it was originally called Glenwood, and decades after the boulevard was built, you can still feel that small town charm.
Chevalier is an anchor into the community. Because we are the oldest business on the street, it's really a demonstration of the longevity of a small business with a community that really supports it. Joe Chevalier opened the bookstore in 1940 as a lending library. So people would come in and they would borrow the books for a few cents a day. Bert Deichsler is my partner, and he wanted this to be a place where he could bring his grandchildren and read to them on the floor like he did with his kids. When you want to give a book to a little kid, you want to give the book that you read to your kids,
Good
right?
Night Moon. Every single
Absolutely.
night, Emmy and Cole heard Good Night Moon, Good Night Brush, Good Night Moon.
Right.
Oh my God, it's such a classic.
We have a lively kids section, and we have story time. And we also want to be this place where if you're a local author for your next book, Dana, when you have a book come out, that we have it in the bookstore and we do a book signing.
Riley actually came here as a kid, and now you work here. Talk about what this bookstore means to you.
Yeah, it was really special in high school, I really wanted to work here, but I didn't have time because I was doing sports. But I would come in, I would place my special orders, I'd come pick them up, and now it's really fun because I get to be on the other side of things.
We've lived in the neighborhood over 30 years. And I was so taken, like so many of us who live here, with Larchmont and the history, and I got the opportunity to write the Larchmont book. I also publish the Larchmont Buzz, so it made a lot of sense to sort of bring all of that community building that we do virtually into a physical space.
Okay, one of my favorite things about Chevalier's is not only do you guys love people, you love dogs.
Yes, dogs are huge. In fact, we have our little album of dog portraits.
Oh my God, my
Yeah.
favorite! My favorite is Pig. That's Pig.
And Pig is on our Chevalier's tote.
And Pig is on the tote too?
Yeah.
Oh
there is
my
Pig.
God, these are all the Larchmont dogs.
There's Pig. Our goal is to have a place where we can be one of the premier independent bookstores in the city and in the country. We are so lucky to have the support of our neighborhood. It really means a lot to us.
This is your guide to the most chic street in Southern California. LA Unscripted is charmed from Larchmont Jewelers and shining right on back. Between Melrose Avenue and First Street, venture to the Village to step back in time. Welcome back to LA Unscripted. I'm Dana Devin, and today we are taking over the most charming, walkable neighborhood in SoCal. For this exclusive look at Larchmont, we set up shop at Larchmont Jewelers, where CEO and owner David Lee has some drool-worthy big boy toys on display. So again, it's hard to believe we're on the second floor on top of the jewelry store. What is this room?
I'm into Ducatis. I collect and ride Ducatis, but this one is actually a very special one, and I have it here to show people. I mean, you won't get to see this normally. It's meant to be like a little garage. I think people that are into the bikes would love all this, all the little details. But certainly the bike, you know, if you're into Ducatis, you've never seen a bike like this because it's a one-off. In terms of how could I make a store like if it's my home, like my personal space, when you come to my house, you would know kind of all the characteristics of what I'm into. I collect Ferrari cars, and throughout the collecting my journey, there's been a lot of paraphernalia that I've collected. Like, these are my F1 helmets. This is Lewis Hamilton.
This is his actual helmet.
Actual helmet, yeah, thanks. Yeah.
Really?
Carlos thanks.
So is this an actual engine?
Yeah, this is the newest V12 engine for Ferrari. It's called the 12 Cylindry. I had actually bought it at an auction because I have this car too, and I have now the engine for that car.
It's like a piece of art.
I race classic Ferraris, vintage car Ferraris. This 250 Lusso competition, which there's only 4 in existence, but this car is what, I have a real one of that, and I race that, that's what I race.
Not only is it so great in here, but you have the most beautiful view of Larchmont Boulevard,
really
which I think is so special. Tell me about the celebrities that have come into the store.
Beyonce, Rihanna, Offset, Justin Bieber. Most recently was Angelina Jolie.
Now something else to rev up your engine.
Do we love Larchmont, but so do our LAU viewers, like this one who wrote into us. Hey LAU, I don't think you've done a story yet about Swa Souprette on Larchmont. Amazing Asian Szechuan grab-and-go food, plus the best tea drinks in LA. Well, Iris Ma, say less.
Swa is a modern Asian grab-and-go concept here in the heart of Larchmont. We make matchas, teas, and also have a souprette featuring products made by Asian founders.
I just love the idea of a souprette. When did you guys have the aha moment of, we want to open this?
I had this moment probably 8 years ago, but when I had the idea of wanting to do something in food and embrace my culture, which is Chinese, Sichuan Chinese, I thought to ask my good friend Jing.
I'm the founder of a company called Fly by Jing, which is a modern Asian pantry goods brand. And I met Stephanie because of our mutual love for food and the flavors of where we're both from, Sichuan. And so kind of came together with our third partner as well, who's makes all of the delicious food that you find in our fridge. And so we collaborated. space revolves around our grab-and-go refrigerator. So in it you can find all kinds of delicious snacks and meals, stuff to take home and meal prep with as well.
I love that you guys have items that are very nutritious, some organic. I feel like you guys have some vegan items, so a little bit of something for everyone, would you say?
Especially gluten-free too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to find gluten-free Chinese food, and we got that here for you. Yeah. We have some really comforting, like Chinese American classics. We wanted to introduce congee to Larchmont, and they've fallen in love. It's one of our best-selling items every day.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I've never had this before. This is so good.
This is rice simmered in our house-made Chinese bone broth. Some spices, you'll find shimeji mushrooms inside, ginger, and we have our topping of chicken and our tea egg.
And then when it comes to the matcha bar, what's the thing that everyone's ordering?
The strawberry matcha. It's just such a light, refreshing introduction to matcha. We use organic strawberry puree. We make it in-house. We use organic ceremonial grade matcha, organic milks. So you just know that you're gonna get the highest quality ingredients and just the best tasting drink.
I'm probably gonna need another one of these, guys.
So we all live in Larchmont Village and we love this neighborhood. A few years ago, they started revamping the street and bringing in some newer brands, and we wanted to be a part of that energy. Swa is actually a word in Sichuan dialect, which means fun or being playful and to have fun. And we just really wanted that kind of energy, that lightness, and you'll feel the energy as soon as you walk in.
There is no place like it, and our Larchmont Village takeover is dropping more pins when we return. Larchmont Village strums up neighborly connections, and David Lee's Bright Spot serves up more than just ice, ice, baby. There are so many signatures here.
Everybody that I've signed guitars for, they signed it for me. I didn't buy them signed, right? But like here, for example, my latest one is Motley Crue, because I'm friends with Tommy Lee. There's Flea.
There's Flea.
Yeah, Flea was a school parent, and kind of, so he signed it for me. Here we have Elton John in the band.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Here we have Led Zeppelin. I have all the vinyls for all the guitars artists that are here, so you can play it and you can say, oh, I love the Eagles. We want you to enjoy the time you're here when you're here.
Now another chord that hits a high note here.
For over 20 years, Nikeo Grieco has been a pillar in the beauty industry, and now she's giving culturally diverse global beauty brands a place to shine with her flagship store, 13 Loon.
13 Loon started as an e-tail platform in 2020, and we were lucky enough to have this flagship store open in May of 2023. I would say the biggest point of difference for 13 Loon being here on Larchmont is that we get the opportunity to bring brands that maybe the community has never seen before. We also really want to expand on Korean beauty, so we have these great brands like Born to Stand Out and Mixik, and then we have a lot of local LA brands. We've got Chalk Factory, which was founded by Corey Brodus, who happens to be Snoop's daughter, Tyler the Creator's Golf LaFleur, we have Goop. Gwyneth Paltrow also happens to be one of our investors. So this is one of my favorite walls. This is a discovery wall. So we have our Flamingo Estate, sort of store over here. And then we've also got a mix of Bath and Body, brands from all over, Korean skincare, health and wellness, tools, eye patches, Pharrell's brand, Human Race. This is our hair tower. We have Sienna Naturals, Issa Rae's brand. We have Jennifer Aniston's brand, Lola V, which actually works on all hair textures. My beauty inspiration and destination comes from my Kenyan heritage. My grandfather was a medicine man. My grandmother was a Kenyan coffee farmer. I learned my very first beauty recipe from my grandmother, which was using Kenyan coffee beans and sugarcane that she grew on her farm. So at the ripe old age of 27, I decided to leave working in entertainment and help take up more space in premium beauty. Relevant Beauty is my second founded brand. It's skincare, it's fragrance, and it's also color cosmetics. I created this range of 3-in-1 foundation sticks that are actually not your traditional heavy foundation. These are clean, they're skin first. We actually infuse skincare ingredients into it.
Oh my God, look at this. This is perfect.
Here at 13 Loon, we love a party, we love a panel, we love a sound bath. But what I think makes 13 Loon super special is that we have a resident makeup artist.
I provide basic glam makeup application, so that's just a natural everyday beat. And then a full glam application, that's like the works for like red carpet, weddings, events. What I like to do is have customers come in, bring in their cosmetic bag, and I look through it, see what they're missing, see what they need, and help elevate their makeup bag.
I came up with the name 13 Loon because 13 has always been my favorite number. The number 13 in so many cultures, in Mayan culture, many African cultures, and Native American cultures, it's a revered number that really represents the divine feminine. I also love astrology and the moon and the stars and science, and loon means moon. I always sort of lean into hope, and I thought that by creating 13 Loon, it's a way to bring people together, and especially in today's frenetic world, a way to bring joy by the discovery of brands from Africa, from India, from Asia, from right here in Los Angeles.
Larchmont Village holds such a special place in my heart, as does Larchmont Jewelers and the owner here, David S.K. Lee. Thank you so much for going off script with us. Thank you for sharing. We so appreciate you. That's all for tonight, everyone. Bye.
Wait, Dana, are you
What?
forgetting something?
David, I don't have time for this. God.